Right, YouTube land, I've just taken the Golf to Cornwall. Let's have a look. Right, YouTube land, welcome to another video. It's a bit loud for this time of the morning because it's, let me just check my watch. It's 4:45 on the morning of the 3rd of September. Going to be a golf video. I'm actually sat in the Golf at the minute. It's, like I say, it's 4:45 in the morning. The wife and I are actually going to Boscastle for a couple of days away in the GTI. Will it make it? I don't know, but let's have a look. So we're sat here with the interior light on. Will it even start? Let's hope so. I've got the aim all wrong there. Let's turn that shit off. And let there be light. Oh, there we go. That always works. Right, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, chilblains, so we're on the road, as you can see. Just gone 6:10 in the morning. We're just taking it easy, about 50 mile an hour. Not really doing anything. I think we're on the 303. I think. Yeah, whatever. We're on the 303 on our way to Boscastle anyway, in the Mark II. A couple of things to report, really. Now, sheep. There's sheep over there, apparently. Okay, well, I'll leave that in the final edit, I think. Yeah. So what I can confirm is that the weather is fucking awful, and basically we've driven from Havant, which is in Portsmouth, for those of you who are geographically hard of learning, and now we're on the 303, the other side of Salisbury. Anyway, and the weather's awful, which I may have mentioned once or twice already, but the old Golf here is actually letting in water. Now, I don't normally leave it out in the rain, it normally has a cover on. But we're getting it this morning, just before I did the intro, or just after I did the intro, what we discovered that there's water in the passenger footwell. Now, if you want to leave a comment in the comment section below, tell me what you think that is. I think it normally comes in through the skull cover, where the fan motor is. Again, if you think I'm correct there, just leave a comment below. Let me know what else it could be as well. Luckily I've got rubber mats, so I might be able to like pull over somewhere and turf all that out. If my wife's feet haven't absorbed all the water already. Also, my sunroof's letting in water as well. It's got a new gasket around the edge of the around the panel, so that I got from Heritage, so I put that on recently, so I can't see why it should be an issue, unless there is too much of a tiny gap there. Unless there is a gap there, I tried. Well, you have to cut the thing up yourself, don't you? So I didn't think that I cut it up too short that it was going to leave a silly gap there. But yeah, it's a little bit moist around the headline in there on the sunroof panel. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a minute. All right, guys. Right, so we've just left the services, Sparkford Services, and we stopped for a wee, and go around this roundabout to leave the services, and the sat nav, I'm going, oh yeah, this all looks like it's really been all re-landscaped and everything. So drive up this road, and we see this restaurant here on the, we see it on our left, it's now on our right, but it's this one. That one there. So, extreme close up. We've been past that several times before in the past, because it's just a road. And turns out we get to the end there and it's actually a dead end. They've coned it all off, blocked it all off, and what they've really done is they've re-landscaped that, and it's all new. So we took a bit of a wrong turn, but not yeah, a slip road. But it's not a slip road, but yeah. So that is no longer on the main road. So there you go. Lesson for you there if you're heading out this way. Yeah. That was quite funny. Come to the end of the road, it's all just coned off and shut. So be mindful of that next time you're over this way. So we've just stopped at some services. I've got a Greggs. What have you got?
also got a bread.
What flavour is it?
I have sausage, bacon and omelette with red sauce. And the all-important black coffee.
I too have the same roll, but I haven't got any sauce in mine because I don't have sauce, and I've got a cup of tea, so we're going to scoff that down and then get going again. So there are some services there. We're just eating our breakfast for the day, and check this out, we're at a Subway, and sub on a spud. Sub on a spud sounds like some kind of like game show segment from a 90s thing, like Big Breakfast or Shooting Stars or something. Either that or it's a game for dominatrices and stuff, so you know,
that sounds more like it.
In some kind of weird thing there. Anyway, we're going to get back on the road, on the Golf, in the Golf, that's the one. Weather's still a bit crap. Oh my god, it's a Honda DeVille. Ugh. Just to show we're not lying, here's the Golf. Here is a Golf. Here is a key. And not for the first time today. Yeah. Comes alive. Hello, YouTube are going to thingy me for that, so I'll turn that down. Rightio, we've stopped again at some more services. This time we're at the Oakhampton, the Widden Down, and we've got an hour and a half of free parking. So that's nice. Here we go, I've just parked here. And luckily for me, it's the assembly point. So, we've got to assemble here, obviously. We've got to assemble at the assembly point.
Am I assembling?
Yeah, we've got to assemble.
I'm assembling.
We've got to assemble like assembly point. Are we here? Let's just have a count. Head count here. 1, 2, and the Golf makes 3. So yeah, we're all here at the assembly point. So that's all good. Also, I think it might be prudent, because it's a 38-year-old car and we're at some services, to have a look under the bonnet as a cursory feature, just for the video. And here we go, bonnet's open. Ah, it's warm under here, unsurprisingly. Everything looks normal. So while we were here, hordes of police turned up over there, as you can see, both in marked cars and in unmarked vehicles as well. They are parked elsewhere around the car park. Loads of police got out. They went in the hog and hedge down there, presumably to possibly shake the place down for extortion money. But that's not my. I didn't say that. That came from someone who wasn't me. That was just a mere suggestion by someone else. So don't blame me for that. Anyway, we're back in the Golf, as we can see. And we're about to make a move and carry on.
Why is it black?
Lens cap. Hello YouTube land. Check out the scenery. Never mind my face, look at that lot. We are in deepest, darkest Cornwall. Be on a skip lorry. That's unfortunate. And there are some dead wind turbines. I've been here for 20 years. I haven't been here for 20 years. I remember coming over this hill on my bike going, wow, look at that. Look at the scenery. Obviously we've got the sea round our way on the south coast, but it is just seaside, nothing like epic cliffs or anything like that. I think there used to be a cafe down there, which is where we're heading to, which is what I fancy. Right, chilblains, we're in the Gulf. The Gulf has made it to the Cornish coast. We took a detour away from Boscastle to go up to Bude, and we've stopped for what kind of a grammar is that? We've stopped for some coffee and cake in Widemouth Bay, and or as I like to call it, windy Widemouth Bay. How windy is it in Widemouth Bay, I hear you ask? In very. Let's have a look. As you can see, we're in the safe confines of the Gulf here. Let's open the door and get out. How windy is that? Sorry about the abrupt zoom on this camera. It's not very controllable, unlike the zoom on the Sony Handycam thing that I had years ago. But anyway, so yes, the Gulf has made it to the Cornish coast. It's good as gold, not missed a beat, and I'll speak to you in a minute. Right, so we're on our way home now in the Gulf. We've just left Bude, etc. Gulf is running like clockwork, never not missing a beat at all. We're heading towards some form of dual carriagewayness. I think it's the A30 in it to come out. But check out the scenery out there. You can see plenty of wind farm nonsense. And a lorry. We're sitting here at a relaxed 50 miles an hour, just enjoying the scenery, enjoying the 38-year-old car. Yeah, will an old car, will the old dog make it to Cornwall back again? I think it'll be alright. Well folks, this is the A30, not exactly fantastic. We've been sat here for, I don't know, a number of miles now in first gear, up and down the hill, just past the Oakhampton turn off. It's all a bit slow. However, I do see a police sign, so it looks as though we're down a one lane. So what is the point of this video, you ask? Well, I've had the car just over a year and wanted to see if we could have a little adventure in it, and it was worthy of such a trip. It was a 470 plus mile round trip in 3 days. Got to Cornwall in the rain as well, the absolute hanging rain, filthy dirty, and it was wet obviously, and it's quite an old car. It's 38 years old, so why not see if it can make it? Luckily for my wife and I, it did. So that's proof that you can take an old car like that, a collectible classic, and take on a long adventure. People on British, people on Harleys, taking on a long adventure, something like that, and it's just a bit of fun. No mod cons. Yeah, anyway, simple video. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the little sort of like Cornwall-y montagey bits. Wasn't really prepared for the video, so it's just kind of a thing I just threw together. Thanks for watching. So yeah, 1987 Golf GTI, 470 odd mile round trip to Cornwall and back to Portsmouth. Bit of fun. It made it, never missed a beat. Top job. Thanks again for watching, and subscribe and all that malarkey, and hope to see you again in the next video. Thank you very much. Ciao for now.